A lot of producers want to know how to track out their beats with all of the effects on the WAV files so that when their customers purchase their tracked out leases, the trackouts will still have all of the filter and stutter effects or whatever effect that the beat had on it when they previewed it. Since most producers don't know how to do this, they either stray away from using effects altogether or they don't offer tracked out leases. But with this simple technique, you will be able to keep the ear candy on your trackouts. Now I'm showing you this in FL Studio, but this should work in any DAW, and in a minute you will see why. Now I got a lot of effects on this beat, and the automation is ran in two different buses. Now we talked about automation and how to bus your tracks, but if you try to just go hit export WAV files and click the split mixer track option, it won't work. So what you'll have to do is bounce each track down one by one through the master channel, and don't be lazy. It may take time, it may take a little longer, but your tracked out WAV files will have all of the effects recorded onto them. Now you may just have your effects directly on the master channel, and that's okay, depending on what you are trying to accomplish. But I hardly ever do that because I want to be able to control which tracks has the effects on them, and for that reason I almost always use effect buses. For example, in the chorus of this beat, I have an instance of gross beat, the slow effect on it, but it's not on every sound in the chorus, like the crow vox and transitioning sounds at the end of the chorus. Just how I wanted it. If I would have had the effect on the master channel, everything would have had the effect on it, not what I was going for. The same with the intro. As you can see, it's a lot of effects and automation going on here. Now before I start tracking out the files, I make sure my effects buses are next to my master channel so everything is organized. Then I start exporting the WAV files by muting every track except the master channel, the two effect buses, and the track that I am exporting at that time. Just previewing the track that I'm about to export. Cool. I go export. Then I name the track that I'm bouncing down. Make sure all my settings are correct. Make sure the split mixer track option is not selected. Then I'll hit start and bounce it down. And I'll repeat the process down to the last track. And now that we have tracked out the beat, let's preview it in Studio One. As you can see, I have no effect plugins on any of the channels. but all of the effects I applied in FL Studio remain and were recorded into the tracked out WAV files. Now that